Hello, everyone. Welcome to Unplugged and Uplifted. And today we got a very, very special guest in the building. One of the most talented underground rappers I've ever met. But before that, make sure to like this episode, subscribe, and also share what your favorite moment was with us. You can subscribe down below, leave a comment on what you think about it. But anyways, let's get back to the interview. So today I have my one and only guest, one of the best rappers in the Nigerian underground scene. He lives here in KD. Please welcome POUNDIC. What's good? What's good? I'ma just switch it to like you right now, cause like you're the main focus. What's going on? What's up? What's good?
I'm calm, guy. Just dropped my new single, and Sammy. And we're living life. How are you doing, sir? How are you doing?
Now, how are you doing, sir? Now you are the guest. You're the guest, my guy. So, all right. So let's bring it down to the basics here. So, to anybody that doesn't know who POUNDIC is, how would you describe yourself like to them? What should they expect? What should they expect from you?
That's a good question actually. I'd say they should just expect anything, but most importantly they should expect good music because currently, but I don't have a sound, and I don't feel as if it's a bad thing that I don't have a sound, because obviously we are just still starting. But that's why one of my I won't call it a motto, but I would just say, like, if you check all my bios, I have something called Undiscovered Versatility.
Yeah.
Basically, it's just me saying that I don't know my sound yet, but I know I can do different things, and I know I can do them well. So I'll just keep doing different things until we get that one thing that sticks. So if you don't know me and you want to get into the music, I'll just say you shouldn't expect one thing, because it's just basically different sounds that sound good. Yeah.
That's calm. That's a mad way of putting it. What's a mad way? All right, so I'm gonna just get back to you and just try and understand you for a minute. Let's go back to how did you find yourself doing music? How did you get into it? Was it an inspiration, or was it like just tell us the story of how you basically got into it?
How did I have it? Okay. From time, but I've always been obsessed with music. Like, even if I was not rapping or anything, I know I would maybe be making like music content or everything, or anything like that. I'd say since JS1, I started writing acapellas like on my notebooks. I know I had one lesson book like that where I used to write lyrics and everything. And that time I used to listen to Olamide, so it was like Afro rap and everything. So I'd say I always loved it, and I've always been obsessed with it. So even if I wasn't rapping, I would be doing some type of music content or anything. So basically.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
What would you describe as like your main genre? Like what would you call your main genre?
Main genre, obviously hip hop.
Oh, obviously. All
Yeah.
right, cool. So like aside that, let's take it down to be. Well, all right. So you've been doing music for a while. How would you describe like the KD underground scene? How has it been like for you? What's the sort of things that's been going on? Tell us, give us an insight. Oh, shout out to D Awesome, yo! shout out. That's love, fam. Shout out to Shazveli too in the chat. Bro, put an icy Christ cream cone. Yo, love fam.
Love for that, bro.
That's my big brother, anyways. But yeah.
Shout out the Awesome.
Yeah.
And Transvalley.
Yeah.
So what's
Crazy.
the question?
Yeah, like I said, what would you describe your journey has been like in the entire scene for you?
So far, how would I answer this question? Ask the question again. Ask it again. I don't think I say this interview thing. Take it calm with me, bro. Like let's calm down, bro.
Okay.
Let's calm down.
Don't worry, see, but I'm going to edit a lot of things, so don't worry. It's not going to
Nah.
see whatever. So, like I said,
Mm,
You're in the KD, you are in the Kaduna underground music scene, and you obviously had some experiences. What would you describe? Let me make it easy for you. If you could use one word to describe your journey so far, what would it be? Like, to describe everything.
okay, to describe the journey so far, I
Yeah.
would say, wait. Okay. I want to use the word growth,
Oh, cool,
probably.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to use the word growth. Like, like, the journey so far has been very. Oh, this guy. Which kind of question be this, sef? Which kind of question be this? But yeah, I would say growth. Yeah, I'd say growth.
Bruce. All
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
cool. Anyways, though, um, you cool?
yeah. I'm cool.
All right. Okay, so you talked about like your inspiration earlier on. Could you give us like a bit? Who are your major inspirations when it comes to making hip hop, making rap? I know
Obviously.
your biggest inspiration, but for the sake of the interview,
Obviously, J. Cole, obviously.
yeah.
Then I have Joey Badass too. I have
Mm,
Jordy. I
mm,
have Nox. Nox is a UK artist. I have Jordy in
yeah.
it. Then I have Nas too. Like I take a lot of inspiration from Nas. Then maybe here and there Olamide, but because Olamide was the first person that actually got me into like the rap thing. Because back then, on these our small button phones with memory card, we didn't really know all these American artists now. So
Yeah.
it was really Olamide. I remember when he dropped Mutibana, I was in like, do you know Mutibana, that song?
Who doesn't know
I was in
Mutibana? Yeah, literally.
I
Who doesn't know
was in like
Mutibana?
just one. I remember listening to it, but and then I was like, how is he like playing? Because most of the artists that time, like Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy, all of them were on this melodic thing now. But then Olamide was actually rapping. Like and
Mm,
on Mutibana too, I was like, how is he like playing with the words and how is he making it sound like that? And he's making it sound good as he's playing with the words.
mm.
Fouls too. So yeah. I would say Fouls, Olamide, J. Cole, Joey Badass, Jordy, Knox, mainly. Yeah, yeah.
Facts. That's cool. So, what do you think drew you into hip hop? Was it the way they rhyme? Did you like? What do you think? If there was anything that drew you to that kind of thing, because it's very easy, especially here in Nigeria, to like, okay, go into something else. You understand? You
Mm,
could you could have easily been drawn to Afro beats. You could have easily
mm.
been drawn to other genres. But like, what? Why is it hip hop that stuck with you?
But I would just say, why is hip hop? Yeah, one thing, the thing you said about how they rhyme with it, I just feel like it's really fun, and there's a lot of ways you can experiment with it, and like and I feel like with hip hop you can make an impact on the world. I
Mm,
don't know, but I feel like you can make an impact to the world. And then it's like there's different subgenres on hip hop, so there's a lot of things you can try while still
yeah.
being in that hip hop, and it's very far from saturated, like the hip hop genre. So I'll just say I just really love hip hop, bro.
Yeah,
Mm,
facts.
mm,
What's again, if you're in the studio now and you're trying to make, your tracks and all that kind of thing, what's your approach when it comes to music making?
Nah, I've never made a song from scratch. Apart from what I did with you, obviously, that was the first time I actually made a song from scratch.
Yeah.
But before I go and record, I always write my lyrics and always practice at home before I go to record. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right. All right. Now let's shift it from here. Let's talk about your experiences. Are there any issues you've faced? Obviously, there are issues you faced. Well, because you're an independent artist in
yeah.
Kaduna, in Nigeria, and you know how the pressure is like. Could you give us an insight on your take of it? What are some of the pressures that you face as an independent artist in Nigeria?
Well, obviously, number one, everybody's trying to make you switch your sound and switch to Afro, and me personally, I feel like it's an insult because why would you listen to my song and then the first thing you're saying is like do Afro. You mean that it's not good? That's I feel like that's what you mean
Yeah.
because at the same time, these are people that still listen to Lil Durk. Oh. There are still people that listen to the same foreign artists that we listen to, but then when they will not listen, when you listen to my track and then you feel like guy, do after, I feel like it's a really big insult to me, because the people that I'm gaining inspiration from, you listen to them too, and you don't have to tell them to switch their sound because you actively listen to them. And I say that's one of the main things. And then obviously it's still trying sorry. Another thing is always trying to stay motivated, because come on now, you get yourself, oh guy.
Yeah.
Now you get yourself. So I'll say those are the two main things here. The first part of everybody trying to make you switch that sound and become an Afro artist and everything, and then always and still trying to stay motivated, because if you don't make your videos, guy, if you don't promote your shit, nobody's promoting it for you.
Yeah, facts. Facts. Nobody's promoting for you, because if you don't try and like push yourself out there, especially like the way the entire industry is looking, like everybody, nobody's like going to give you any handout and be like,
At all.
Gone are the days of somebody coming to your DM and be like, yo, I like your song, blah blah blah. Like now, everybody's on this app, so kind of thing. But yeah, do you feel any pressure when it comes to like the saturation of music? Like
can you bring that question down?
Okay, the amount of new artists that are coming up on the scene, because every it feels like every month there's this new person gaining traction. There's always somebody like coming in with mad motion every single month, and I think it's like a wonderful time for like Nigerian music, because we've never actually had like an underground takeover like that, like in a while, because everything has just been mainstream. This is like the first year where almost everybody that is coming out is people that are doing it on their own, likes of Tenski, likes of Atago, likes of there's a couple of guys too, there are NMK, and there's a whole sea of after here Dan Papa GTA, that guy that made the Catcher song. So it's like what do you think is happening? Like something special like growing, especially now, because it feels like this is like the most perfect time for you to be like an underground artist.
Yeah, so your main question is, how do I feel about the pressure of the like do I feel pressure from it?
Do you feel I think a better question would be like, do you feel pressure from your ends?
Nah, I don't feel any pressure from it. I used to listen to these guys too now, so like there's not really any pressure. I just feel like I'll just keep doing my own thing, and then God's timing is always the best timing. So when it's my own time, obviously my time will come too. Hopefully. Yeah, so I don't feel any pressure at all. Yeah.
That's crazy confidence, man.
No, I don't actually feel any
That's
pressure.
crazy confidence, but you actually need it. Yeah, now let's go a little bit. Let's come back to you. Let's talk about your name on this. Where did it come from?
Okay.
What was the What was the process and all that?
Okay. I was in JS3 bar, and then I told you since JS1 I started writing acapellas now at the back of my one lesson note like this. I actually lost the note. He paid me, guy. He paid me, say I lose that note. But then I used to write stuff like on my notes now. And then there was this girl in my class. I know I didn't have a rap name that time. I didn't have any rap name. Obviously, I was just going with Aman. That's my government name. So like I was because I needed a cool rap name now. And then obviously that time I used to listen to XXXTentacion. I was like, this guy name, what does this name mean? Then stuff like that. So one time I remember I was strolling, and then the name came to me. Yeah, now obviously started using it. And I started using it to rhyme, like POUNDIC. I'm not doing it in any song now, but then back then I used to actually use it a lot. Then I think there was this girl in my class, and then she was like, "Is this your rap name?" I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "She not dared me that I would not use it. Like, how would you use this name?" And then obviously me being the strong head that I am now, I was like, "Well, what does she mean by that now?" Then I started using the name, and before you knew, when I started rapping to my guys, before you knew, everybody in school knew me by that name. And then that's how we are here now, guys. And we are kicking it. And then DC came from my bro Z-Flex, when we made No Cap. You know No Cap now. Yeah, so when we made that song, I don't know. He just started, I don't know how that name came about, but he just called me DC, and then I used it in the intro. So that's how the name DC came about. Yeah. DC is like a nickname for Pondis. basically.
Oh, cool,
Yeah,
cool, cool, cool.
yeah,
Kind of like just a shorty way of saying it. Like you would just call me BC and all that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. And it's more cool, obviously.
But yo, oh man, I think we lost him.
Nah, I'm
Yo,
here, I'm
can you
here.
hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think my network, I don't know whether it was my network or anything that went by. All right. So let's take it back to your music. If obviously a new fan trying to get into your music and all that stuff, what's the song that you will recommend to them?
Well, obviously, I'd say it depends on the type of music the person is listening to. And I said, obviously, I don't have his sound currently now because the last three songs that came out, Santino, Young Simba, and Sammy, all of them sound really different. Obviously, Santino is more of that UK drill. Young Simba is more of the conscious hip hop and that chill hip hop, and then obviously Ensami is Afro rap. So if the person is more into Afro rap or Afro, obviously I would recommend them to listen to Ensami. If you're more of this chill hip hop person, I would recommend you to listen to Young Simba. But then me personally, if anybody wants to really get into my music, I would say you should listen to Young Simba. Young Simba.
Oh, Young Simba. Why would you?
I feel as if
What's
that's a
the
really
story?
okay. Sorry, continue.
I said no. Carry on. I was like, what's the story behind Young Simba?
Well, Young Simba, I have obviously big inspiration from J. Cole still. Yeah. I don't know. Cole has like this Simba series. Yeah, I think I had the idea in late 2024. You know, he has this Simba series where he has a song called Simba. He has a song called Return of Simba. He has a song called Grown Simba, and he never made a song called Young Simba. Obviously, he calls himself Young Simba. So I then had an idea now. How about I make a song called Young Simba, and then I just complete the series like that. So I found a beat in 2024. This beat. And then I think I could not write on it here. And then Cole said sometimes you listen to it and then you will not get it. You have to
Yo,
live life and everything. You hear me?
sorry, your network went off for like a while. Could you track back? You said you found the beat in 2020.
Yeah, 2024 I found the
Right.
beat and then I couldn't write on it, so I just had to give it time. And even Cole himself, he said sometimes you have to let life prescribe. You have to just live life and then yeah. So I then are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Yeah. So I wrote on the track, and then the track is a very, 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 very special track to me because there are some parts in the track where I was just talking about myself and everything. So I'd say, yeah, it's just a very special track to me. So if you want to get into my music, I'd say you should start with Young Simba.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What year did you start professionally? What year?
I think 2024. That's when No Cap came out. Yeah. But then the consistency and everything, I'd say basically when Santino came out, that's when I was very, very consistent with content and everything. More consistent because before I'll just drop here and there and maybe do some freestyles, but then when the seriousness started was when Santino came out in October.
Alright, cool. Have you received like any, what's the word? Like, what are people's reactions to your music anytime like they hear it?
Oh
In
yeah.
general.
Yeah, Young Simba actually got a lot of reactions because I know there were a reasonable amount of people who even DM'd me on IG. Like it's normal for people to DM me on TikTok, but then for people to even go on IG and then go and DM me on IG, I know I got nearly I wouldn't say a lot, but then a reasonable amount of DMs. So yeah, it's always nice. And then people will be like, it sounds really different, and then it sounds really really good. And then I'll have people saying that before they go for football practice, maybe they will listen to Suarez or they will listen to Santino. Yeah, and it's a very very nice feeling. Very very nice feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how would you predict the next like 5 years for you?
5 years. I've not performed for wireless guy.
Are you serious? Like
dead
for
ass
you,
guy. Dead ass. I've not performed for wireless. Dead ass guy. I've not performed for wireless. But then okay, but seriously, I like in the next 5 years, guy. I'm just like in the next 5 years, realistically, I've already seen myself going clear. If I should keep this momentum, I feel like in the next 5 years, it will be really like would have been up there already. Would have been up there.
Up there.
Yeah.
like Crazy Motion.
Yeah,
Do
Crazy
you think
Motion.
you ever like sign to a record deal if the opportunity comes or you're like, let me just do this, let me just get it on my own?
No, wait, would I sign to a record deal? Well, it depends on the record
Like,
label now. If the record label actually is actually cares about me and my team and they care about like us, because most times the record label just wants to suck you off, and then when they are done with you, they will just leave you. But if the record label is actually like a family and they care about the growth of my me and myself and everything, yeah, why I would actually sign to a record label. I wouldn't say I want to do it independent every time, but then if it's the right record label, obviously.
what is the right record label to you? Just throw it out there. Who would you
Well,
like?
my dream record label. I don't know the right record label now, but my dream record label. Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
Hmm?
what would you be the perfect, basically the perfect record label to come on? Like if these people meet you today, you don't mind, make them carry everything, make them carry
well,
all the
well,
royalties, you okay?
obviously, I would say Dreamville. Obviously,
Yeah, yeah.
I would say Dreamville. But yeah. I say Dreamville.
You don't want to go get signed to the Rock Nation.
Yeah, Rock Nation too is a good one, but obviously that cool, obviously cool. But yeah, Rock Nation, I think I could sign for the Rock too, but then Dreamville, yeah.
What are your future people you'd like to work with? Like the people you love, your dream features. Like list of people that in this life you want to work with these guys.
Like in this
Minus
underground
J.
scene,
Cole.
or like what
It could be underground. It could be like dream. Just basically the people you want to work with.
in this life.
Anybody. Dream, underground, and future minus J. Cole. Because I know that one is already
Yeah.
stamped.
But okay. I'd say Dams. Like Dams is a UK artist. Dams, Nox,
Okay.
Tensky too. Funnily, funny. I want to actually really work with Tensky. Then obviously Joey Badass, Nas. Yeah, Nas. I pray he'll still be active. Yeah, Nas. I want to really get a track with Nas. Obviously, a lot of people, but I don't want. The list is really long. I don't want to waste time. But then yeah, those guys first.
Okay, those
Yeah.
guys. Would you ever see yourself like working with somebody that's completely out of your genre, like it's far out, like maybe
Yeah.
a white, like that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Let's
I
say,
would love to work with somebody like that too.
okay,
Obviously,
cool.
try and touch into different sound.
Okay, into different sounds. What type of sounds would you want to like experiment with in your music? Aside what you're already doing with the Afro and keeping everything simple, like once you see that okay, it's time for me to switch it up. Like, what would you want to switch things up to?
I'd say okay. I want to try R&B sometime. So I want to try R&B. I want to try soul too. Yeah. Then I want to touch into that rage sound too. That rage. Yeah. Basically.
Them Playboy Carti, Ken Carson, that kind,
Yeah.
that kind vibe.
That kind
I
of
don't
vibe.
know. All right, I think we've asked you more than enough questions. So thank you so much for joining
Yeah.
the live. I really
Thank you for
appreciate
having
it.
me. Thank you for
No
having me.
wala.
Yeah.
Real quick, could you just mention your social media handles to anybody that can find you, where they
Okay.
can find you?
Official DC on every platform: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. OFFICIAL_DCDICCY on every social platform. Same username.
All right.